And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Whoa. Oh, okay, that needed to get out. Yeah, welcome back, everybody, to another nice little evening of Formula Sundays. We supposedly should have a full grid. We're gonna see how much that's actually gonna come together. Right now we're 19 drivers. Of one I know they're joining later. Don't know what is with the other two, and I haven't quite gotten around to check that. We have, well, Emils is joining late, so he is missing, and then otherwise I think it is, wow, with so many cars, I can't even figure out who's missing here. Is there a whole team missing? No. Alpine is, yeah, is Wild Ghost driving? I'm not sure. We will see. But yeah. We have once again a newcomer. The man on screen right here. The Bacon Yum 007. Secret agent of taste, I guess. Gonna be interesting to see. Apparently bought the game last week only. Has only driven a couple of races. From my understanding from Discord chats, they've probably played other F1 games before, but this is their first time meddling with this one. I'm just gonna set up my phone here to not miss any potential invite requests. Okay, Yeast saying he's joining in qualifying, and Wild Ghost is apparently supposed to be there. Let's see if we can get him in here real quick. Zack. And is Yeast there somewhere? Okay, well, I'm not gonna give him an invite yet then, it seems. But maybe Wild Ghost is coming through. On board with Yalk here. First guy out there to set a hot lap, or who supposedly is going to be setting a hot lap. We're communicating with online services a lot here. That's kind of concerning me. But sure, cool, yeah, fun. So yeah, we're looking at least at 21 drivers when Emils and Yeast are here. And then maybe if Wild Ghost wakes up still, because I can only assume he's sleeping. Usually a reliable participant. Yeah, if he shows up. We might have a full grid for the first time. So yeah, apart from that, I could run through the standings real quick as well. As we have Seagull in the lead firmly here with 93 points. And then 68 for Lauda, so Lauda already a full race win behind. And then behind that is another big gap, is another 32 points gap to Menup on 36, Cherry 34, The Place 31, Karen 30, Jan 30, Emils 28, Rice 25, Yalk 22, Forza 21, and then there's a bunch of 19s as well, but I'm not gonna read through the entirety of it. Just like to summarize, basically, third is up for grabs for basically everyone. And then first and second are a good bit ahead. Now, team rating is rather close as well right now. 98 points for Audi, 93 points for Ferrari. So these two are easily on top. Then we have Alpine with 55 and Mercedes with 53, battling for P3. And then we have, for the midfield, Haas 43, McLaren 43, Aston 39, Red Bull 38. And below that, in the 20s and 10s, the remaining teams. So yeah, super close. Super close throughout both championships so far after 4 races. Of course, there's still a lot to be happening. Yeah, while I was reading that, you have been watching... Is this an in-lap by Mido? Or is this still a hot one? Well, now it is an invalid lap for sure. So let's go to Rice here, maybe. Yeah, Williams fans all across the world having a little bit of a rough one recently with Real F1. So is everybody having a rough one, except Lauda so far here. 33.5, so mid-33s. Currently best of the rest, and then there's Lauda almost a second faster. Seagull is on an outlap right now, so he will be setting a competitive time probably, and same with MQ, who's also on an outlap right now. Karen also has not set a time yet, has been competitive in quali in the last few weeks. Yeah, these 4 we would expect to at least get towards the 32s as well. See what Rice can cook here. And that's a 34.5. That is not great, to say the least. Mofa, invalid lap, so he's gonna start another one. But I think maybe Karen... Nope, Karen is not on an active lap neither. Jan? Very low on energy here. Could imply a hot lap. Let's see, 0.2 up. Would be enough to go for second almost, at least now. I think for now it is just between Forza and Barry. Emil's asking for invites, so we're gonna get that out of the way first. If you're online, I can invite you, yeah. Not seeing it right now, but let's see. Maybe I can just invite you anyways. Zack. And Jan did invalidate apparently, somehow. So let's go to Seagull. Only a few more quick turns ahead. Downshift here. Tiny brake tap maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's only a release tap. And over the line goes the Gull, and oh my god, half a second clear of Lauda is some good work there. I wonder what the Egyptian thinks about this. Okay, Yeast asking for an invite as well. I'm just gonna... Did I send AbleJ one? Oh no, okay, I sent 2 to Wild Ghost, cool. Yeah, that gets us everyone in the lobby, hopefully. Ooh, Emil's, I'm saying, yeah, other Red Bull MQ here. It's looking decent as well. Emil's has joined. Sorry, I didn't invite you again, but apparently it still worked. So yeah, hopefully you can pick your poison, get your car. as Karen is improving their lap time by half a minute almost. Probably more. Very slow in the previous lap. And oh my god, my goat, Wild Goat is here as well. So we have a full grid here. 22 cars is gonna be, I think. Is it for the first time did we have 22 drivers in the first race? I thought we had like only 21 there, but I'm not too sure. And what a caliber of drivers we have here. Okay, Yeast is in the Red Bull. I'm fairly certain he does not belong there. Emils could not pick in time apparently. I guess that will have to be corrected manually. Well, let's hope we can get Wild Ghost in the Alpine at least. Yeah, hell yeah. And now it's only Emils in the Ferrari. Was Emil Seagull not like an actual pairing in the Ferrari a while ago as well? I don't know. I might be mistaken here. There we are. Full grid. Hey, honestly, Bacon, I'm just gonna call him Bacon because he named himself that in Discord. Granted, they've apparently said they only got the game last week and only did a few races. That's not too bad of a quali time, I guess. But, oh god, how do I... That is not how I do. How do I get to the last two positions? How do I even... Nope. Yeah, I don't even know how to spectate the place right now. I only know the shortcuts for the first 20. I'm not too sure how to get to the other cars. Let's see, Janneman maybe? Not too sure who to spectate right now. The Forza fan club is in the YouTube chat as well. Actually, we could look if Forza's on the lap here. I think that is 2 seconds down, so likely not gonna be an actual lap. See the delta. Yeah, okay. So about that. Very invalid. Lauda. About a 10th quicker. I mean, Seagull is 7/10ths clear. Unless Lauda made some grave mistake in his previous quali lap somewhere. I mean, this looks a lot like the quali merchant has sold his skills. Let's see it then. Over the line comes Lauda, and I mean, he did gain a lot of time in that last sector, but Seagull 32 flat seems to be crazy time. From what I've heard, people are struggling to get into the 32s already, and well, I guess apart from Lauda, nobody has even done it. So, yeah, maybe we see Mofa. Self-proclaimed qualifying merchant as well, get into the 32s he is. First sector delta definitely implies that it could be enough. Also not running out of energy entirely here on the straight. Not sure if that's good or bad a sign of energy management, but yeah, it's 2/10ths up right now, so would get past Karen if he can get the line, the run over the line. Very easy to invalidate in this turn here specifically. Ooh, okay, yeah, that was... I didn't think he was in the lines there fully, but, well, that is a nice lap by Morpha there, going for P3. Let's see what Savage Beast is cooking. Yeah, Forza P5, I see your YouTube chatters. That's looking pretty good for the Haas's, both of them right now, actually. Both on outlaps now as well. So everybody's gearing up for their last attempt. And a bunch of cars not even with any attempts out there yet. Emils hasn't even left the pits yet. It's about 2.5 minutes. I guess he has like 20 more seconds or so to start leaving the pits. Oh, Savage Beast not quite fast here. Let's see Yeast instead. God damn. I think this is the yeah, I was about to say, this is the point where I abandon the lap and go for another one. That is not a fast lap neither. Ooh, MQ though. First sector was really good. He does need a good bit of an extra improvement though to go really far. I mean, half a second here would already put him up to like P5-ish, 6-ish. 0.4, this is just behind Barry right now. Actually just ahead of Barry. So it's like, yeah, still that P5, 6 area. Maybe can get Forza and Karen still with a little bit of an improvement. Ooh, this car. Boy, I mean, no hesitation there for MQ. Really nicely done, but yeah, can really get better out of the way there. It's a 0.4. It's just not enough for Barry. I wonder if that minor impeding that we've seen here has done the dire deed to stop him from going further. Now, let's actually catch Forza on a hot lap for once. Usually somehow very elusive when it comes to stream coverage, albeit there is an audience for it apparently. Lauda retired as well, so it's not going to be a Lauda pole. Maybe someone else is still having a say, but granted everybody else is 0.8 behind Seagull. I don't believe it. It's currently a 10th down, but there's plenty of time to gain in Sector 3 here. If you get these perfect here, don't think this looked too bad. But yeah, upcoming turn of course, full risk. Does look like he's going a little bit tight here. I feel like you can take a little bit more speed in that long right-hander if you go a little bit further outside. Very safe through here. Don't think... Oh, actually, I'm saying I don't think there's enough for an improvement, but he goes P4 here. Very nice lap by Forza. But Karen's also improving. He's just behind Forza right now. A lot of cars are coming over the line. I spot a Red Bull, and that is Yeast going to P14. Then there was a Ferrari crossing the line. That was Seagull, no improvement. There is a Wild Ghost who's leaving the session. Not sure where. It's a white car in the last sector as well, who is was very slow, but that's just entering the pits. Was Morpha apparently. 2 Mercedes coming over the line. Cherry going P6 there, just about beating his teammate by 2,000. But now let's see what Karen can cook. Wow, 3/10 improvement. The devilish time here for him. Going all the way there up to P3 there, beating Morpha and Forza. Let's see here, Bacon coming through. It's a 10th down, that's not enough. Ooh, Rakes here. This could be good though. This 0.4 would give him so much already if he can find a little bit more, or could have found a little bit more in the 3rd sector. Oh, and I think that was a 32-9 there that we've seen. That must have been, was it P5? Yeah, it is P5. Fanta is here to hate watch Kingsman. Well, well, well. I would say come hate cast Kingsman, but So, Seagull and Pole by 3/10 is also a rare sight. Usually Seagull and Lauda very close together, then Karen, best of the rest for sure, and then the big field starts flowing through. Very close times here. Mofa in 4th, and Rakes Forza. The play, no, it's not the place, this other Germans, Jannemann, Cherry, Kingsman, and MQ's only in 10th there. Cannot cast even if I wanted. I ain't buying this shit DLC. Saj. Here to hate watch Fanta, hate watching Kingsman. Shoo. Okay, Wild Ghost had to leave again because he's left again as well. Due to Kid not sleeping. So, well, now we know. Wild Ghost isn't dead. Sheesh, crazy. Oh, god damn. Some OG Rocket Sundays people. Formula Sundays is alive, and, well, yeah, indeed. Full grid was supposed to happen here today. I think in the end we're gonna be like 21 drivers here. Yeah, Yeast is back. Saw the stream as I was about to open Pokemon packs. What? In real life or like in a game? You play in F1. You could play here. It's just like Rocket Sundays, but with F1, you know? So kind of crazy how that works. But yeah, Formula Sundays is still pumping, still going strong. Barely missed a week, or, well, to be fair, we had like in season 7 to 13 or something, I think they were like rather small. But we've been kicking it ever since. And here we have it. Wild Ghost is probably going to be an AI then. That's going to be interesting. Let's look at the tires here. A singular soft runner here on Menef. Everybody else is sitting on mediums or hards. Lauda starting on hards. Said earlier he wouldn't dare to because he was anxious that we wouldn't survive the first few laps without the safety car. In real life cars. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, F1 expertise involve crashing at Monaco. To be fair, I was about to say Formula Sundays doesn't do Monaco anyways, but we did last season and it was actually surprisingly alright. But yeah, we don't do Monaco for exactly that reason, usually. Or didn't do for like literally 5 years. There's, if you ever are like supremely bored, there is Formula Sundays YouTube channel with meme edits by Fabian. Where there is an entire video about the Monaco incident. But yeah, in the formation lap here, we're gonna be lining up on the grid. Emils is doing last to first challenge here. I still haven't figured out the fucking short key to jump all the way down to 21 or 22. Got 4 X cards. I call this a win. How many packs did you open though? I mean, 4 X cards, good, for sure. Isn't it shift plus number? Yes, buddy, it's shift plus number for 10, 11, 12, etc. But at some point, when I'm pressing shift 1, I'm going to 11th instead of 21th. Maybe E. Control shift number. Bro, I don't want to fuck this up. Nope, control does nothing. It's just like shift number. Control does... Okay, we're lining up. We're gonna figure it out eventually. Red lights are on. And they're off after a longer while here. Seagull seems to be getting away quite okay. But, yeah, I was about to say, he's gone massively towards the inside to cover a potential dive. There's a lot of positional changes. There is a McLaren the wrong way around, and, oh, there is some Williams touching each other as well. They did not survive lap 1 well. I mean, I can only go as far as 20th here. But Bats is apparently caught in the act. He immediately retired as well. It's a full course yellow as well. I assume a virtual safety car. Actually, I think Bats might just be dead because the car doesn't move. He's usually not one to retire on track anyways. He might be beached, to be honest. I don't know. Safety car's out now as well, though. I wonder what happened there. It's unfortunate that the F1 game bestowed us with the worst camera for this first turn ever. Didn't see anything. Well, I was about to say, Herbie asked for it, and there you have it. Bats is dead. Hey, 10-second time penalties for ignoring yellow flags. Crazy. Sheesh. Can we not drive under safety car again? That's crazy. All you need to go is, like, okay, so, unrelated. Like, why do traffic jams exist? Just drive. Jannemann 10-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Great. And the best thing is, none of this is gonna get removed, because everybody of them is gonna serve them under pits. So, unfortunate, boys. Unfortunate. Jannemann also on hards, so he doesn't want to go in right now, I assume. But, honestly, maybe he should. Or he's banking on a later safety car. Can you hear the angry Scottish noises from here? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Wait, 5 packs for 4 X cards. I'm only catching up to the chat right now. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, chaotic start, but not much changed in the relevant positions. No front to the irrelevant positions. I guess MQ is the last driver. Actually, no, both Mercedes are very far down, but I assume mainly due to pit stops. I can look at the pitting times, and they were in fact both 2-second times, so they have not come in out of damage front wing necessity. Maybe they've come in out of serving time penalty necessity. That is entirely possible, but pack luck better than race start luck for sure. I mean, people are complaining about lobby issues and wanting to restart the race. Ironically, it is all the people who got fucked over at the start. I don't think... Like, I'm not sure. I mean, of course, we can't see the individual perspectives, right? Like, with all the 10-second time penalties as well. It did look like people were just going past each other and then were told to give back the positions, and then someone else doesn't want to overtake, and that's usually how it goes. Where under safety car, like, you literally... I don't know. I don't want to blame people if it was actually undrivable. Okay, Savage Beast retiring. Cool, cool, cool. But I don't know where the game can get anything wrong if you just keep your distance and drive properly behind the car in front. Let's phrase it like that. So yeah, we will see. Oh, apparently Wild Ghost AI was a little bit of a terrorist. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm just distracted. Also, Audi front wing gone missing there. I think that was Jan's. As we're ready for the restart here. I think what happened on the safety car now is what happened, I guess. Apparently it was like Wild Ghost AI just going past everyone or whatever, and thus people were getting penalties or something. You say we should be restarting, I can lie. I don't know, this is not a game-breaking bug. It's unfortunate, but like, the lobby is unaffected in theory. In my opinion, this is a reportable incident, but it's not like... It's not a lobby break or anything. Either way, normal grip, straight mode and boost restored means we're going again fully. Forza is side by side with Karen here, going up the inside. Let's hop on board with that. Yeah, but the game is not broken. The game is going completely fine. It's like a desync bug with the AI, yes, but like, it's not breaking the lobby. I don't know. I don't think this qualifies as a reset condition. And even if, I think the number of affected drivers is too low here. Jan with the spin there, getting Yeast an opportunity to go by, as further up here we see Karen diving it on Forza to go through again. As, okay, yeah, that's Wild Ghost AI. That's been overtaken by Jimsky here. Oh. Now... Well, I guess this is one way to force a lobby reset, I guess. Damn, cinema right here. I guess we're getting a lobby restart then. I'm just gonna go into intermission real quick, as long as we get the lobby set up and everything again. So yeah, I'll be right back. Not got much to talk about right now anyways, so yeah, in a bit. Well then. We are back at it. Loading in here, we have lost Jimsky and Wild Ghost along the way. Wild Ghost cannot return, Jimsky does not return for whatever reason, but honestly, I wouldn't say I don't care, that sounds like a little bit toxic, but yeah, whatever he likes. So yeah. The meta is that there is only 20 cars on the grid now, though, either way, so yeah, that's gonna be our race. Hopefully starting with a formation lap. Rice has crashed, or rather his game. He might be able to come back in. Oh my god, yeah, but his strategy and setup's gonna be, oof. I guess we're gonna try to get him in here. ASAP. Oh, he's already invited. My goats. Rice has joined. Beware of Rice AI. Yep, people are rightfully warning. Another blue team with terroristic AI here today, maybe. Ah well, who would have thought we'd be sitting here tonight. First lobby restart in, well, a bunch of seasons, to be honest. It's been going good in the past. Actually, it's been, wait, let me whip out the YouTube chatters if they are still alive or if they have already disbanded. Asking what happened, rightfully so. So, in short, what happened, there was a game-breaking bug. For some of the drivers, and we did reset the lobby, and we're here at it again. Let's see. Formation lap is going. Let's see the tires this time around. Everybody on hards and mediums. Nobody on the softs. Maneth maybe learned his lesson. I know. I'm not sure if Rice was able to grab control again. Otherwise, we might in fact have another rogue AI. Strategies we have not talked much about. Bro, my game crashed and some genius read it up before you joined. Bro, yeah, okay, maybe. But weren't you in for like 3 minutes or whatever? Like, I feel like the wait time was very long and you joined in back very early. Was that only 30 seconds? That would be crazy. I do generally think you might only be able to take over as soon as the race started. This is of course gonna mean you might be at a disadvantage setup wise, and but like you will definitely be able to take over the AI, but I'm fairly certain you're gonna take over the AI strategy as well. I don't know if you're the only one who's watching. I have the YouTube stream open as well. There's a bunch of people in the Twitch chat, more or less active. We're multi-streaming, of course. To be fair, after what happened in the downtime, I wouldn't fault anyone for not sitting all of that out. Let's just hope the race starts properly this time around, and we get everybody who needs to be in there in time. You're not responsible for your AI right now. Oh, I'm not sure, to be honest. I think like there's genuinely not really an exclusion by the rules. But of course we would consider this not being in your control in a verdict should an incident arise. Like, of course the rulebook is there and there's the word of the rule, but there's also like the spirit of the rule, right? There's only 2 viewers on YouTube. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that might be that then. But yeah, race start. Lights are on. And they're out again. This time a little bit sooner, I think. It looks like Rakes has a very good start. He has already passed one of the cars in P4 here. 4 wide into turn 1. There's a lot of contact, but nobody really crashing out just yet. Let's see. Is Rice still AI? Is Rice real? We don't know. What was the move on Karen? We also only slightly saw. Cherry getting overtaken by Bacon here. And it seems like everybody survived the race start. What a great thing. I'm not sure where Bacon actually started. I thought he was outside of the top 10. He must have made up a lot of ground there. As Yeast and Yalk are battling. Still side by side there, the Haas and the Ferrari. There comes the slipstream for the Haas. Yeast has the better position for the upcoming turn. Leaves good amount of room though, now trying around the outside. Don't know how it's written the current rulebook, but in the past we were basically 50% responsible. Yes. I think we have not put a number on it. We did not say like you're 50% responsible, but I think it's right now it is like you're partially responsible. What do you mean you don't know? You're a ref, man. You're verdicting every week. You're gonna tell me you don't know the law? SMH my head. I have the rulebook open right now. We can read through that in a bit. But yeah, Karen and Morpha here. Ooh boy, side by side again through Sector 1. They've done this last lap as well. Cherry's already gotten the first corner cut penalty. Maybe all races should be run twice after all. Maybe we have a test start first where everybody can get their crashes out, and then we go for the actual start, and everybody survives and lives a happy life. I mean, Seagull is flying. The Gull, the Goat, the Legend. Comfortably in P1 right now. Rakes here was sniffing one out maybe, but other than scaring Forza briefly and sending him a little bit deep, nothing too bad. I gotta say, man, Barry is really finding his inner terrorist in the last few races. Was quite a dive on Rakes here, and I mean the Singapore thing happened as well. Maybe I need to join Fans and the Barry hate watch. I would never. He's my goat though. Another penalty here, this time Forza I think it was, just now. How's Cherry gotten 3 seconds in lap 2? I could beat that. Oh my god. I mean, Rakes is... yeah. What is the saying there? He who sows storm shall reap whatever. Or I don't fucking know. Maybe this is a German saying that doesn't translate very well. You reap what you sow? Sue? I don't know. Maybe that. But yeah, from mental delusion trying to translate sayings where we're going back to the race. A nice little switchback attempt by Karen there. Has the outside line here, but will have the inside for the upcoming turn. It's not even side by side for now though. He sends one deep there. I think that is fair and square. You can do that in this position. Mofa driving a little bit into him, and Mofa is like really fast out of the turns, really. It's kind of crazy, the difference. Karen seems to be able to brake way later, but then in the acceleration out of the turn, it is Mofa all over the place there. Bats here picking up his first penalty as well. Let's see Cherry. Seagull got the first one, so it's Lauda's turn now. Yeah, well, oh my god. That's some Merc on Merc violence here. That's probably not what the Herb likes to see. Barry losing like 6 positions here for that. Mido. It's getting past Cherry for now. Cherry's just switching it back and forth every other turn, but he's never really gotten the momentum to go by here. Let's see, Jan here diving very, very deep, but Bacon with the counter. And further back here we have Cherry and Mido fighting still. Just behind these two guys we have Barry and MQ. It seems like Barry's gonna have the upper hand for now. Further up, Mofa and Karen still fighting around. Jan and Bacon. Ooh, Spiny Changas here for Jannemann. And nobody else got caught in it, fortunately. But Yeast is now up and around the outside. Not sure if that was actually like Jan requiring or demanding or claiming too much room, or Bacon giving him too little space. That was not enjoyable from a Herbie perspective. I assume that is the Barry-Cherry collision. Oh my. Okay, yeah, here comes the Lauda school of racing. A yellow flag in sector 1, that is a bunch of blue cars involved there. Bats in the pits. Gets a new front wing here. Oh boy. I mean, these guys here are swapping positions a lot. Reports are loading. Well, well, well. Whoa. I like, okay. That one was wild by Mofa, I can't lie. This is just straight up. It's not even Lauda school of racing anymore. This might be Verstappen school of racing. Raik's there a little bit deep as well. I don't think he quite deserved the room up the inside there. The racing is hard, and so am I, looking at all of this stuff. Let's see Jannemann here. Okay, looks like he almost spun around here. Lost a bunch of time there, while being side by side with his arch enemy, it seems. Oh my, I see parts flying there as well. I do think this is like only cosmetic and there's no actual damage, but there is parts flying for sure there. Let's jump on Forzas on board here so we can see these three better, and there is the contact. Raik's there. Yeah, it's just now rejoining the track there. I mean, I guess that happens kind of if nobody in this group has like any regard for personal safety. I feel like all of them are racing so hard, like you're taking every single dive that is available to you. It's like, of course, at some point, if everyone is always doing that, There is gonna be a collision. I'm not sure whose fault that was. That was like way too quick to say. But yeah, of course, we've seen what these guys have been doing before, right? Like here as well, Bacon just being forced off track, or rather overshooting, because they all brake so late because they want to cover a potential dive or send a potential dive. And, wait. Oh, Seagull is pitching. I was like, why is Lauda 11 seconds ahead, but Seagull isn't more ahead as well. But yeah, Seagull is pitching. It's gonna have open air just behind everyone, I guess. I wonder if that's a good strat already. I wonder what the strat is overall. Karen has front wing damage, as far as I could tell as well. Oof, Jannemann caught in 4K there for cutting the track. Sector 1 of course predestined to rack up these warnings. Ooh, and there is Bacon running deep and Yeast sending a move potentially. 12-second lead for Lauda here is kind of crazy. Seagull is on medium tires now again, so I assume like lap 14, 15-ish. Gonna be his time to go for hards. Bacon has been overshooting this turn every single lap. I've seen it for the last 3 or 4 laps. I don't know, might be a strat to not get dived, to just intentionally run wide. Little contact there between Jan and Yeast. And Karen has broken free of the pack a little bit. Jan is back ahead of Yeast. They are not daring to go this side by side. This would have been rather stupid, I would have thought. Bacon in the pits, and the group is slowly but steadily stretching out a little bit. Let's see, Emils has not really made it far so far in this race. Still in this last position, as the battles have been, yeah, hindering, I guess, the best race pace so far. I think it's fairly evident if you see that Lauda's and Seagull's fastest laps are like almost 3 seconds faster than the next fastest lap of anyone else in the grid. Actually, it's more like a little bit more than 2 seconds. So yeah, like the entire field is just fighting, losing a lot of time there. And yeah. The leaders are the happy drivers. So we see Emils make it through here. Let's go back to Forza though. He's just got overtaken by Jan and briefly looked like he could make a counter immediately. Around now I think the mediums should generally fall off. Lauda of course is on hards, so he's gonna stay out for a little while longer. Jannemann is also on hards. Everyone else I would expect to come in, especially in this group here, because like you're just gonna be losing time chilling in this group, fighting away, as we've just seen. Like, of course, like maybe 1 second of the 2 second gap between the fastest laps is like pure race pace by Seagull and Lauda, but the other second is just open air. MQ vs Barry. Seemingly not gonna be a move though. Jump on board with Yalk here. as he is the last car in this little group there that's fighting for P9, actually P8 up to P8 there, with Mido being the first car there. Couple of position changes, Jan and Mofa exchanging positions a couple of times, and Yeast and Forza there also still battling. We see it on the right here. Gonna get into the frame here again. It seems like Yeast is now ahead of Forza. Emil's with the 3-second time penalty as well. Couple of pitters, Yeast and Barry coming in. So now from the initial starters it's Karen, Mofa, Forza and Mido, I think, who are still running on their starting medium tires. Jan, Cherry and Lauda on hards, so they're expected to go a couple of laps longer. But even then, I think if you're going for the one-stopper here, you're probably expected to be a little bit longer on the medium as well still. Guess you could say Cherry's on Forza's horizon. Yeah, you could say that. That is correct. I think Mofa is in Janneman's car in a second here. He's not daring to go for the move. He probably knows that his tires are dead. I wonder what the Seagull strategy is. Like, he has now arrived somewhere in the back of the field, and I will say somewhere with a heavy grain of salt. Because he's right in the middle of the back of the field here. As people are jumping into the pits. And Seagull is going to be jumping past Rice here. Damn, it really looks like Seagull is just in a better car here. Oh, Savage Beast retired. Okay, that is a retirement in the pits though, so is probably real life issue, not car issue, unless maybe rear wing damage, then I guess understandable retirement. But yeah, I don't know where the Seagull strat is going yet. He might be going for a two-stopper here, contrary to most others, which is going to involve him going like maybe 4 or 5 more laps and then going on to the hards. Slightly concerned by speeding in the pit lane followed by DNF. Well. Jan is now catching up to Karen. So, like, there is... From what I've seen from the tire wear early on, these mediums should be about to explode. Oh yeah, and I was about to say, and like, I hope Karen is not collecting Jan when he's going into the pits now. But, ooh, that was a really nice slowdown for the pit stop. But yeah, I do think they are like... mediums should be between 70 and 80% now at this point. And yeah, the remaining medium runners are coming in. I'm really curious where Lauda vs Seagull is gonna end up, because Seagull is very likely gonna be taking an extra stint here. He is about a second per lap quicker than Lauda. It's getting past Emils as well, who seems to have spun. He's lost like 3 seconds there, and was very far off the racing line, so I do think there may have been an issue. Milo is separated from his friends up here, who are infighting the entire time, by Menup, who's in the middle. Menup in the middle, my new favorite Formula Sundays sitcom. Lauda fans still going strong, to be honest. Probably for good reason. If he's going for the one stop, he might have a legit chance, but then again, we're only about halfway through, so this race is still very, very long. Rise in the pits. Menup now overtaken by Mido, who's gonna join back with this group. Actually, was he even fighting with this group? Not too sure, actually, now thinking about it. Yeah, Lauda looking good there, having 20-second lead. Surely he can't throw this, right? Mofa is also like 3 seconds clear of this group. He's ahead of Karen, so Mofa and Yeast must have gotten like really good timings. Unless they were on hards before. I would have to look at that in a little bit. Oh, contact there between Rikes and Barry. Two of them have had their moments in this race already. You see Seagull and MQ there. And let's see what the goal can do here. He's definitely gonna have to come in again. And I guess if... oh, we saw MQ get a time penalty right there. Cherry's getting another as well. From what I'm assuming about the strategy, if Lauda is going medium now as well, like 2 more stops, he would come in now. If he's extending until like, well, lap 16, 18 maybe. I think we can be fairly certain he's gonna try a 1-stopper as well. So now it's gonna be the critical laps as well, where Lauda is gonna be on the oldest tires, whereas Seagull is still on pretty good ones. We're gonna see if it's gonna be worth it for Seagull. He's catching everyone, but Lauda most likely. I think with Cherry's 6 seconds and Jan's 3. Both of them also started on the hard, so they haven't pitted yet, but of course Seagull's gonna make an extra pit stop, so he's gonna have to overtake them either way. But yeah. Seagull is definitely extending a little bit longer as well. I wonder if he wants... I don't think he's gonna go softs to the end. Would have been a little bit early with his first medium pit stop. So I would assume he's gonna come in by the end of this lap sometimes. To go for the hards for the remainder of the race. Oh my, that's Yalk gone. It's recovered in times, only lost like half a second or so. But that was a little bit of a scary moment for him. Contact there between him and, was it Perry again? Or was it Mito? I did not quite see. Yeah, this group is definitely fighting for their life for this P12 here. Could be a 3-win streak for Lauda. Wait, did he win last race? How is he 25 points behind Seagull when he did win the last 2 races? What? Oui. Nah, Lauda did not get the win last week. Oh no, he did get the win, but it's not in the race results because he got the penalty. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yes, you are correct. It is a possible 3-win streak. Oh, that's why the standings are not right then. Okay, so he is not even that far behind Seagull. Yes. You are completely correct. I just misread my data. And Cherry there values his life more than a challenge for the inside line there against Seagull. Some would say smart move, some would say collusion. The real GOAT, yeah. I think the GOAT debate, like, better not start it if you're not saying Seagull. But yeah, Lauda's cooking recently. It's still going on, damn. I don't know, man. We just restarted this thing like half an hour ago. I will say though, I think like, is this one of the slower races? I feel like it might be one of the races that takes longer. Like not the mega highest top speeds. Oh boy, running deep there for Manop. Let's see Mofa Yeast. Or let's see Man of Yalk. Seagull farming like championships in the dead car era doesn't change. That is crazy. He has like 3 of his 8 drivers championships in the dead car era. He's won the rest against the lights of like Dummy, Rage Quit, Rapid. Like I don't know. Like yeah, he has some of the dead ones, but like people say Hamilton is the GOAT when like 90% of his championships, like all but one championship, was in a car that was just 30 seconds quicker across a race, like than any other car. Easily. It's just, yeah, the competition wasn't the greatest, but like, and the same with Schumacher even, right? Like the GOAT debate, if you go there, like the Ferrari was crazy in the early 2000s. And yeah, Seagull did for sure farm a lot, but it's not like you, for example, could have not taken a championship or 2. It's also not like Seagull couldn't have easily won the MQ championship last season if he didn't like put like 3 self-imposed rules onto him that made it impossible for him to like get the points he needed. But yeah. Jan in the pits, first of the hard starters, I think, to go in. This is Dead Car Era 2, you're crazy. Like, we always only had like maximum 1 guy who could match Seagull. Like, I don't know, man. You're not considering Seagull as like literally extremely good at the game. This is like not that car. Had more fun racing at the back than in the front. Last week, to be fair, last week was absolutely crazy. Yalk retired. Okay, yeah, speeding the pit lane. There you have it again, the goated combo. Speeding the pit lane into retirement. A lot of shit happening, which is fun. I mean, have you seen the early stages of the race? Like, Mofa here with Karen especially. Oh, there was some terrorism, for sure. But so was there last week, to be honest. Another car has hit the pit crew, yep. So yeah, I think the two-stop gamble for Seagull just did not really pay off. Lauda's just gonna come out. I mean, he's gonna come out ahead of him either way, so because Seagull overtook the entire field as well. So yeah, Seagull has gone medium. He will have to pit again. Yes, so it's basically Jover for Seagull here. He needs a safety car, really. Ooh, Rake's retired. Whoa, what happened there? Was a retirement in the pits? I think it was a retirement in the pits, so yeah. Yep. Seems like it's so... Let me enjoy Lauda wins in peace. Hey, nobody's doing anything. You can enjoy Lauda wins. He's the greatest of sometimes, for sure. Some roads lead to him. Oh my, that is... Mofa sliding around crazy there in front. Oh, yep. Giving Jan an angle to shoot through the inside. If he wasn't driving the worst looking car of all time. Ah. Audi is not that bad. Okay, Seagull is actually going for soft, so it's gonna be attack mode for the Gull. Let's just stay with him then for a second. He's only 4 seconds behind the group, and I assume he's gonna close that up rather quickly. The first thing that shows up for worst F1 liveries. Yeah, okay, but like everyone is hating it. It's not that bad. I'm sure there have been worse. Like, not that I can think of any, but I'm sure there have been. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Cherry has improved a lot, but like, seeing how he has improved a lot and is still only in quotation marks around the midfield there is kind of a testament that we are not in that car area. Like, I don't get where you get the idea from. That, like, this is a pretty good era for FS, honestly. Okay. Seeing DNF reasons for Yalk here, as he has claims to have had no pace whatsoever. Tire wear was unmanageable. And we have a move for P2 a little bit further up there. Jan is going back past Karen though. And I think the Gull is almost there. People are gonna look into their rear mirrors and see. Remove Seagull and Lauda and it would be banging. Yeah, honestly, kind of, right? Yeah, most of the time it's been 2 or 3 drivers. Like, even back, like, Rapid Seagull Jimsky era was like, it was, every podium was Rapid Seagull Jimsky. And like in Rake's first era, I guess, as well. Like Jack or Meshik, if you remember them, Meshik Harashun. Like, they were always at the top. Even season 1, like, I mean, of course, our driver pool was like fairly limited, but like, was basically one guy. If they showed up, they won it every single time. Do remember a couple of seasons where we had a massive pace dip after the 6 bigs. So yeah, we had like the thing is, we also had like legit seasons where we only had like below 10 drivers show up every race. Like, I won't even lie, there have been some stinker seasons for sure. But yeah, again, I feel like that's maximum 2 of the Seagull Championship. Oh, Mido retired. What happened there? Retired in the pits or what? Oof, and Bacon retired as well, in the wall though. Is that VSC or is it a full safety car? I don't see a safety car at least. Yeah, safety car is parked in the end of the pit lane. What did Bacon do? Oh, well, I think you can take a wild guess. It looked like he disregarded the last turn and headed straight for the wall. This Seagull Championship will have an asterisk though. Yeah, DLC titles don't count, surely. In Loki, we gotta think about a way to display all his championships. I mean, like, he's got 8 stars next to his name, and it already looks kinda silly. Another 3-second time penalty for Karen. So let's run through this time penalty mess. 3 seconds Jannemann, 9 seconds Karen, Mofa 6, Forza 6, Cherry 6, MQ3, Emils 3, Menup 3, Rice 12, Yeast 9, Bats 9. No, what? Oh my. Seagull dead. RIP Seagull. He was my favorite Seagull. I mean, honestly, like, crazy strategy fumble by Seagull in general here, it seems. Lauda winning by 26 seconds is crazy. Seems like the 2-stopper was not really at all where it was maybe expected to be. And Jan is like pretty safe in P2 as well, because everyone behind him has more time penalties than him. MQ's the next car with 3 seconds only, and he is another 7 seconds again away. He still won it even though he hates this track. I feel like Lauda is hating every track, kind of. It's like the girls back in school who are complaining about the test and then they write an A+ anyways. Damn, the smart detection has filtered has filtered out the shut up, shutting down the grip hacks accusations. Yeah, at this point it's just a classic. You gotta accuse Lauda of grip hacks, surely. Can tell Doom has experienced that one firsthand. I can already not remember what this is referring to. Lauda is, or has the fastest lap at least. 34.2. Seagull's fastest is a 35.2. He's a whole second slower, even though he got onto the softs later on. That's crazy. Lauda and Jan definitely hacking, yeah, for sure. But don't worry, there's 4 more laps. Jan's gonna bottle it anyways. He's not gonna get on the podium. That's Seagull past MQ again, so back to P6. And then of course here, he is the only one without a penalty, so in case he gets any close at all, he needs 9 seconds to Karen, and then 6 to Forza and Cherry, so he can still make it if he just closes in. 6 seconds to Cherry is already done dusted. Forza's only a couple of tenths away now. And then he needs to gain about 2 seconds to close up to Karen, enough for P3 here as well. Okay, the place, a little bit of drifting for the fans. I mean, Rice is not gonna get past him. He has 15 seconds of time penalties. I'm gonna go jump off my balcony or something now. Okay, cool. Don't do that. Obligatory, don't do that. Your room is 1000 degrees. What? It's been like below 20 degrees today here. Doom, please. What? Invite? Got you, homie. Suck. Oh, Rice versus the place. Seems like Rice has the upper hand for now. And Seagull's closing in again. So 9 seconds to Karen. It's not quite there yet, it's just roughly where Cherry is, so if he gets past Cherry, I think it's not unlikely that he can still close that gap. Oh my god, did Yeast AI go into the pits? Oh, or did he take control and like completely lost his wing? That shit looks bricked, can't lie. Oh, yellow flag. That must have been Mofa off track there briefly, just ahead. Place here approaching Rice again. Three-second time penalty for Karen now. This is... Ooh, I was about to say this is good for Seagull, but Seagull just now has gotten himself a time penalty as well. So, one of the rare Seagull time penalties coming through. I don't think if we're running it 100 times, Lauda's winning every time. I can't lie. I mean, he's smoked everyone here today. Like, credit where credit's due. Seagull washed, not gonna lie. Never mind, okay, yeah, maybe Seagull washed. Let's see if Washed Gull can get past Cherry though. How does one watch a seagull? I do assume they're just very clean in general, no? Like, aren't they chilling in the water and stuff? You need to test this. Catch a seagull, yeah. And seagull's gotten through here. Bow down to your new championship leader. Yep, I think that's how it is. We did technically catch one, just that it kinda died in the process. Caught it with the grill of my car. Damn, that's rough. What the fuck, man? Why would you do that? He's killed seagull. Well, when we were on holiday, like, once, and we were at the beach, like, there was one guy, that was absolute VigaChat moment. He was, like, throwing crackers up in the air. Oh, Jannemann bottle! There he is. Or is he just having tire fault? Nope, I don't think so. I think he was just off track. I mean, good for him that he has a 9-second advantage on Karen. As Lauda is coming over the line, and there is a Ferrari the wrong way around. Of Yeast, I think. What do you mean, man? What the fuck, Herbie? That's kinda rude. Speaking of zero clutch, the story I was about to tell before I got sidetracked again was that one guy was like throwing crackers up in the air, and then there were like the seagulls who were catching them mid-air and eating them mid-air. And then one of them, he threw him like a little bit lower, and he then, when the seagull came, just grabbed it around the neck with both hands, and then he just had a seagull. That was kind of crazy. And my dad was like making photos with the camera of like the birds flying through there and stuff, and he just like caught the moment where the gull was caught. And I don't know, man, I've never seen a seagull look so confused. It was kind of crazy. Core memory. Lauda era continues. Yep, let's see for how much longer, but Lauda with 3 back-to-back wins. Seagull saying, what a performance by me. He's not happy with what he's done. P5 only as well. Couldn't even get Forza or Karen with the time penalties after he's gotten one himself. Barry coming over the line there as the last driver is still out there. And oh boy, man, it's so fucking late already. I need to write an essay, which I procrastinated the entire day, and I was gonna do it a little bit longer after the race, but no, might as well just game. Yeah, congratulations Forza from the YouTube chat there. P4 is definitely a good result for him. Lauda, of course, start to finish domination really after the Seagull pit stop. Jan came out on top in all the midfield fighting. Very nicely done. Karen, I think, is just P3 resident. If I'm not mistaken, he's gotten P3 in like every single race. Last race it might have been Rakes. Forza P4, pretty good. Seagull only P5, probably career low finish for him. And then we have MQ Emils, Cherry, Manef, Mofa completing the top 10, and our last few finishes are, of course, the place rise, Barry East, and Bats. So that's been it from us tonight. Thank you all for being here. And yeah, Rice saying default set of points, baby. Yep, nicely done, brother. We're gonna be back next week in Miami, so stay tuned for that, and in a bizzle, bye bye. And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays.